Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Crystal Britney and welcome to my beauty room. So this video is going to be all about this look right here. We're serving you some rose gold kind of smoky nude lip on deck kind of makeup look today. This is perfect for the spring and even the summer. We have the spring hair. I'll leave a link down below on this hair right here if you are interested. But yeah, this look is just super just glowy and glossy and just like interested in how I created this look right here. Please keep on watching. But before we get into this video, please make sure that you're subscribed if you haven't already and hit that notification button down below so you don't miss out of any of my videos that I upload every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. If you are interested, then just let's just get on started with this rose gold look. I look a hot mess, but it's okay. So I already moisturized my face. Now I'm just gonna prime to make sure that my foundation lasts all day. This is a hydrating primer because I have extra dry skin, and you would think since it's getting a little bit warmer it will be okay, but it really isn't. It's still pretty dry with a little, not too much, just mostly like in the center of my face because I tend to get dry like really, like places where people usually get oily, mine is super dry, so you'll see like little flakes, especially in this area, bro. So now I'm just gonna go in with some foundation, and I have been testing the L'Oreal 24-hour fresh infallible 24-hour fresh wear, and I did a review on it if you guys want to see, well, my first impressions. But I've been using it non-stop and I am obsessed. Like this, bro, like this compared to my NARS, which is one of my favorite hands down foundation, like you can't beat it. Like the price alone, bro. And I usually do like 2.5 pumps of this because it is full coverage. Well, it's a medium to full coverage, but I kind of like it to be more on the full coverage side. And I'm just gonna blend that out using my brush, really pressing that into the skin. And sorry in advance if the lighting keeps changing. There's so many clouds out today. Like it's really pretty out, but it's so many clouds. Shockingly. I washed my hair last night because I was gonna straighten it this morning, but shit changed. The thing is just like I actually got this from work. This is a Benefit brush. There's no name or anything. It was meant for our cheek palette that we came out with. It comes with, it's called like the Bronze Cheek Leader palette. It comes with like 2 bronzers, 2 blushes and whatnot. And I thought it would have been cool if they would have sold this brush, but they don't. So it's really meant for blush and powder, but I actually been using it to blend out my foundation. It's really nice. It's similar to my brush like this, where it's almost like a flat top brush, but this is more stiff. And this is more like fluffier and loose, but it's still stiff, where you can blend out your liquids and creams nicely. No matter what, I still go in with my beauty sponge to blend everything. So, you know. Just to give, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of cream contouring first. This is MAC concealer in NW43. Here's a regular like quad that I use. I'm just gonna use this to kind of contour lips. This does have like more of a peachy-ish undertone, or a cool undertone, so it's perfect for contouring. And then when it comes to my nose, I kind of just dab it in instead of like doing the swipes. So I kind of just dab my Dab it in the nose area. Just like that. And with my Morphe M437. And then I blend that. I do this before putting my actual concealer. Just because sometimes I think it carry away with the cream contouring darker color. So I just like to do it backwards in a way. I cut my hair, you guys, and honestly, I feel like it's even more. I don't know. I feel like every time when I cut my hair, it just feels like there's more hair on my head. I feel like it's been growing back pretty fast. I'll get this one pretty low. I'm gonna have to fix that. Fix that with my foundation brush because I went really low with this. If you go low, you could just clean it right up. It's okay. And blend that out. I haven't cream contoured in such a long time. Kind of miss it. And then the chin area, make it look a little bit slimmer. I can't get over how like crazy my hair looks, you guys. I mean, it's not crazy. It's just not like styled or anything. For concealer, I'm gonna go in with the Infallible Full Wear by L'Oreal, and we're just gonna place that underneath the eye. We're actually gonna go right here on the cupid's bow, the chin, a tiny bit on the nose, just a tiny, and then underneath the contour, just to clean that up a little bit more. And blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. Aren't you guys excited that it's like spring now? Ugh. I mean, I'm excited, but low-key I'm not because my allergies be messing with me. I'm gonna also take that and put it on the lid to act as our base for when we put shadow on. Just blend that out. And I like that I don't have to blend this concealer for a long time because it just blends out super easily. I like to press and kind of swipe at the same time to blend it. The nose, I make sure that I don't really connect the two. So I kind of do it like as if I'm putting highlighter on. Just like that. Making sure not to bring it so low. Just keeping it up right in the center of the face. Then I go in with my beauty sponge just to blend everything together. What I like is that some of the foundation is still on here, so it's kind of blending the two together. So it's not such like a harsh divider between the foundation, the concealer, and the contour, which is pretty nice. You see how just like nice and blended that looks already? And with the side, I'm just really gentle. So I like to dip my sponge into the banana powder, setting powder, blow it off, and then go into setting underneath the eye. This way it's nice and even, and I'm not packing on like so much of the powder, especially since I have drier skin. I don't want it to be like almost baking. I don't need that right now. So just lightly setting the under eye. And then right here. The only thing I hate about like loose powders is that it just goes every freaking where. Like everywhere. And then I'm just gonna dust away any that probably was left behind. To set that contour, I'm gonna use my Hoola bronzer by Benefit. Now I would use the caramel one right now, but I kind of like this one just to set contouring since it's just a tad bit lighter. And then the caramel I like to bronze my actual face, but I'm not gonna use that today anyway, but just so you know. The caramel is really pretty. Bronze it. Just setting that contour into place. And I really love Hoola to contour with. It has like a little bit of warmth, but also, I don't know, on me, it looks a little bit more of a contour color, not much of like a bronzing color. Jawline. And then I'm not dipping back into the powder. I'm just taking whatever's left and putting it onto their nose. Taking my MAC Dark Deepest and just bronzing up the skin. Ooh. matte powder. And a little bit more. Or just actually bronzing up the skin. Because I like to look nice and tan. I like to bring my bronzer kind of on my cheek as well. So when I'm putting on my blush, it kind of mixes in with it. I like that. Just a little bit on the nose. Nothing crazy. And now we're just going to bake a little bit underneath the contour. To make it nice and clean. I swear, doing your makeup could be so messy. Like, my shirt, sometimes that's why I don't like to get do my makeup with the shirt that I'm gonna wear, because it does get everywhere, but it's okay. It's like I could just dust it right off. So I let it sit for like a couple seconds ish, and then I just go and blend it right off. I don't like to let it sit for too long, because then I feel like it gets too like washed out. You see, just like a little, you see? Just a tad bit. And I do circular motions when I'm blending it out, so it's not so harsh. For blush, I'm going in with my favorite NARS Wanted 2 palette. And I'm taking this shade right here. I believe it's called Exposed. And I think I might mix a little bit of this one right here, which is called Topaz or I don't even know. These two. I'm just going to probably mix them in with each other, since I am doing kind of like a rosy-ish eye. Yeah, I might mix a little bit of the second one I pointed out. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. And a little bit on the forehead, right in the center, and on the nose, on the side. I'm gonna blend that a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna set my face before highlighter. For highlighter, I'm taking my Amrezy highlighter with a collab with Anastasia and Amra. And I'm just gonna highlight where I normally highlight. So my cupid's bow, my nose, my cheekbones. In BH and Into My Ray Ray number 5. You guys, I really love these brushes. Like, I feel like I have so many brushes, and I always pick up these. They're just so nice and soft and perfect. They're just bomb. They're just bomb. And I'm so mad my thing broke. I dropped it like so many times, and I carry it around with me to go to work so I can reapply. I'm obsessed with this color. Chin. Ooh. Just gonna fill in my brows. Brush them all up. Back, I'm gonna fill my brows in off camera because I don't know what I want to do with them, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't like how my brows are, but it's okay. I end up using the Goof Proof number 5 by Benefit. I don't know, it's just not having a really good day, or maybe I just have to clean them up later, but I don't know. Guys, I'm going to be taking my Revlon. This is their Photo Ready Eye Art, and this is in the color Topaz, I believe this is. Topaz Twinkle. And we're gonna put this onto our lid, just like this. And I'm blending that out with a MAC 242 brush. I'm just gonna use my fingers to blend it out. Scratch that. I don't know what just happened, but I think because of my concealer and the base, it kind of messed up. So we're gonna take that right off, and we're gonna start all over because that was not good at all. We're back to than normal. We're back. We're back at it. We're back. We're back. So for the first color, I'm going to be taking Cupcake by Makeup Geek. And I'm going to use that as our first transition color. Gonna pack that on to the lid or to the crease. Such a soft, pretty cupcake kind of color. And remember the technique that I am pressing in the product first and then blending it out. Just like that. This is just a fun, sweet kind of look that we're doing today. I'm really just building up that color to be a little bit more intense. And with the same color, I'm going to be taking a more like shader brush. This is the It's My Ray Ray number 8 brush. And I'm going to smudge that on my lower lash line. And you know, I'm just now thinking, I'm going to go in with a little bit of Cupcake and kind of put that onto my lid just ever so slightly before we do the next step. Like that, just like kind of just setting the primer or the concealer. And now I'm going to go in with the Revlon color and we're going to try this again. Hopefully this time it works. And we're going to do one eye at a time. Kind of dabbing it in. Much better. Yes. Even though we're going to go right on top of it, it's way better. So we have to do one eye at a time. So I just packed that onto the lid, kind of like as a little bit of a base. And then we're going to go in with the MAC Loose Pigment, and this is in a color Tan. And I'm going to use that with my kind of like packer brush, shader brush, the M203 brush by Morphe. And we're going to pack that right on top. So I put the base of the Topaz mostly in the middle so that the middle can be a little bit more like out there and more metallically. And then the rest of it is kind of like around it, just to give like a little bit of like a halo effect. So it's like beaming in the middle and then a little bit softer in the outer portion, if that makes any sense. The camera just died. But all I did was take my Marc Jacobs Brownie liner and I put it into my waterlines and I tightline, and then I put it right here on the top of my lash line, and then I'm taking this small brush and just kind of smoking it out a little bit, just like that. Just really, it's not supposed to be like precise, just nice and smoked out. And then I'm gonna go in with some lashes, and these are the Ardell Mega Volume 252 lashes. So much glue on this one. And what looks like this in lashes that are so fluffy and dramatic, I like to apply the lashes kind of like standing upwards. This way they're like opened up when I look at you guys and not just like floating like this. Just making sure I'm pushing them close to my lash line. Making sure that they're secure as well. And then slightly like pinching them into place. Pushing them upwards. Don't mind this one because it's still drying. I put way too much glue on, so it might be a little bit of a bitch to take them off afterwards. But yeah, just like that. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of the shade called Bitten by Makeup Geek, and I'm gonna really just closely get into my lash line, just ever so slightly. And I'm using that same brush that I kind of used the brown liner to smoke out. Just want a little bit more depth. Yeah, you see? the difference. That is definitely what I needed. I love Makeup Geek shadow. They're just so pretty. I don't really hear anybody like really talk about Makeup Geek shadows like that. Is it me? Or is it just me? Yes. Yes, girl. Yeah. I'm gonna take the same highlighter and I'm gonna put that into in the corners. Just like that. Ooh. And then we're gonna slightly hit the brow bone with this as well. Just like that. I kind of want it to be a little bit more beaming in the front, so I'm going to spray my brush and then go into it. You guys see I put my wig cap on, right? I'm just going to set my brows into place. Clear brow gel. Put a little bit of mascara on my falsies to make them blend into my real lashes, and then we're going to put some mascara on the bottom as well. And I like to get these little corners right here on my real lashes so they kind of look real, like my lashes are going into the falsies. You can't neglect those little guys. Gorge. You see how it looks really smoky, and then when you close your eyes, just like this, like rose gold heaven. I'm actually gonna go in with my NYX London, I believe it's called. Yeah, London lip liner. Hopefully this combo works. I think that's what I was going for, like a nude lip. And then I'm gonna go in with the MAC Myth liner. I mean, lip gloss. This is basically the completed look. So let me get myself together and we'll be right back. So this is a completed look, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this rose gold tutorial, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Okay? I'm getting tired, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.